Good.
Anytime now?
Yeah.
Anytime. Oh my god.
You're waiting for it. Nice.
Okay, there it goes.
I set a device under your chair. If you perform the duck face, your face will explode.
That's your Freddie Mercury.
Okay, it's ready now. It's ready.
What's up?
In Guyver the Bow Boosted Armor,
Yes. In Guyver the
who is your favorite character in the show?
Show?
Why would?
Actually, I think my favorite character was the character of Show's dad. You're asking?
Fumio Fukumachi.
Remember all these names?
I don't know. I'm just a big Guyver fan.
Actually, I found out. Here's a little factoid for your video.
Okay.
I want to shove this in Vic Mignogna's face. I'm just playing. Vic and I hang out. It's all good. But in the UK, Guyver apparently is so popular that
yes, it
the
is.
dub of Guyver knocked the dub of Fullmetal Alchemist off the charts.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Are you serious?
That's awesome.
Oh, that's such a shame.
Oh, why did you like Show?
Dad?
Show's father.
Because I never had a father.
Wow.
No.
For a minute, I was about to stop recording.
Yeah.
I would feel totally. I would feel bad.
No. Because you don't get a lot of characters like that in anime that are sort of more like just real genuine chill people.
They're like normal.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you do run into a lot of caricatures, like exaggerations and stereotypes. And the dad, he was just a really normal dad who wanted the best for his son. And I did love the way John Swayze voiced him in the dub. I mean, the Japanese actor was fine, he was good. It's just that John Swayze can do anything pretty much. So when you give him like a dad character, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh, he's gonna punch it. He's gonna knock it out of there.
Yeah, what?
It's like the same way if you need somebody to do like some really big monstrous dude, you call Fred Tatasciore.
Yes. Or Chris Savage.
Second question. What did you think about Guyver the Bow Boosted Armor? What did you think about it?
Well, I mean, doesn't everyone want rockets to come out of their boobs?
Why not?
You know.
Cannons, freaking lasers at your
What do you think about it?
crotch
I think it's
lasers.
funny that there was a movie with Mark Hamill. I really enjoyed doing that show.
Guyver. Boom. Shoot.
Yeah, that's the...
Opens
yeah,
up his chest plate, some sort of boob-like thing comes out, and he just shoots boob cannons.
I will tell you that I auditioned for it, right? And the guy directing it had never used me for anything before.
Wow.
And he was like, I'm auditioning, then he called me back, and he had me read like 3 different scenes. So having seen that much, I was like, okay, now I really want to do this. I want to be in this show. This show looks really cool. So I really, really wanted it when I got it. And then I got it, and I was like, yay. That's my story.
Wow.
What else?
Well, I can't even remember the third question now.
You know what? The color of your camera is matching the color of those books, and it's freaking my brain out. I love it.
What?
This is how I think.
Well, here's a mini question. Who played the voice of Aptom? If you could remember that question. I am hunting the name down. Because...
No idea. You know why I don't know? The director, Charlie, used a whole lot of actors from Austin for that show.
Uh-huh.
So there were a lot of actors I didn't know. Like, apart from, like, Lowell Bartholomew, myself, John Swayze, most of the actors were people I didn't know.
Oh.
Sorry. But go to Anime
that's
News
fine.
Network and look up, they've got a whole, like, wiki on there, and look up Guyver, English cast. You will find it.
It's a good thing I don't have to write this down because this camera's doing it for me.
Anime News Network.
Exactly. Hear that, camera?
Yeah. Any more? Anybody else? Or do you have any more questions, or did you?
I think that was probably it. In Gary the Bow Boosted Armor, what was it like going insane?
In which one? Oh.
Where like you kind of lose it when you lose it.
Cool. No, it was a lot of fun. It wasn't like most shows like that where you have to do that, and
I think it was the cave scene.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
And it did hurt my voice, but it was totally worth it because I was so into the show at that point, and I was totally. That's another one. Like I'll go back to when someone asks like, do you get attached to characters? It just happens when you're playing lead roles, like because you're spending so much time with the character in your brain. I was really like feeling Show's pain in that scene. Like I was feeling like I've come out of sessions feeling insane before, definitely.
Wow.
But I mean, it goes and you shake it off after a couple of minutes. But like really, like a show like that.
After a
you're
few
so
curse
into it.
words, a cigarette, you know what? I think you're good.
Right, right. Except I don't smoke.
Okay. You chew gum. You chew gum.
A pose? Just do a candid while I'm answering. It'll be like a really dumb, horrible question. Any more questions? Yeah.
Do you ever like mess with your family, like when you go home, like visit your brothers?
Yes, I do. One of my favorite things to do, and I don't know why she still falls for it. I call my mom and I leave her messages as like other people all the time, and I left her. She's in a big fight with her brother right now. My uncle is a total jerk, and I left her a message as him. And I was saying all these horrible things. Oh, it makes me so happy. Yeah, she falls for it all the time.
Successful.
Like, I'm your son. She's like, I can't.
Successful troll is successful.
Yes.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
No, I do it all the time. Yeah.
Was it really fun playing Greed?
It was. Yeah. It was pretty fun. My only problem with Greed is that like, okay, here's the thing. I worked on Greed for so long, like where it felt like it, especially that vomit scene. You know,
Yeah.
oh my god. And I remember I finished that at 1:30 in the morning. And so I thought, man, Greed is so epic. It's like 4 episodes. And he's gone. But it's amazing the amount of like fan culture that surrounds that character. Like when I go to conventions, like that was I was thinking about this today. That was 8 years ago. I go to conventions now and there's like these teenage girls who are like, oh my god, you were Greed. I'm like, why do you still care about that? How do you
This isn't Twilight.
I mean, it's pretty awesome. I'm like, he's a pretty badass villain, I gotta say.
But you didn't play as the one from, or did you play as both from?
I played. Okay, it gets really confusing because Funimation did something kind of weird.
Okay.
So in Brotherhood, I played the first incarnation of Greed.
Okay.
Then Habercorn played, I guess, like Ling Greed.
Yeah.
Then there was a whole new incarnation of Greed that Troy Baker played. They wanted to have 3 different voice actors.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, even though in the Japanese they used one Seiyu, they wanted to have, since in their minds it was 3 incarnations of Greed, they wanted to have 3 different voice actors. So, whatever. Troy Baker's a badass, so I'm okay with that.
Funimation could have saved some
Did
money.
you go to Matsuri?
I haven't been a guest at that con since